I went on a date with someone who I call Mr. Could've, would've, should've. Everything about this guy is like, would've, should've, could've. And what I mean by that is, for instance, like when you ask him what he does, he'll be like, well, I was doing medicine, I was going to do medicine, and I did pre-med, but then blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so he barely talks about what he actually does. He mostly talks about medicine because he thought of doing that, or like he was going to do that. But he didn't go to medical school or anything. So much so that they told a story about a date that they had gone on, you know, some other time. And the girl was asking them a lot of medical advice. And he's like, because, you know, I almost went to medical school. So she was busy asking him about all of her ailments and stuff. And then I found out his age, which was about a decade older than his age on the app. His pictures didn't look anything like him. So I'm guessing he put the age that he thought he should have gotten married. And he put the pictures of how he thinks he would have looked at the time he's getting married. I think he didn't realize that the app is for dating how you are now. Not for you to date at the time in your life where you think you should have dated and gotten married. But the way I found out his real age was kind of cool, you know? It was kind of like a cross-examination situation. They were showing me pictures of their brother, which was cool, and the brother's family. And then I was like, oh, it's so cute, you know? Like, how old is your brother? And at first he was like, 22. I'm changing the ages for the story. And then I'm like, oh. And then he was like, oh, I mean, 28. I'm like, okay. And then I was like, is he younger or older than you? And he was like, younger. And you are? Basically, their age on the app was significantly younger than the age of their younger brother, if that makes sense. So then when I found out the age of the brother and found out that he was younger than this guy, I'm changing the ages for this story, but you understand the concept. Anyway.